Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And we will start the program for the 77 CES Founding Anniversary Celebration. Let us all rise for the entrance of colors. Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Your divine presence in our midst, our family, in our workplace. We are gathered before your presence today as you have called us to celebrate in Thanksgiving the 77th founding anniversary celebration of the Communications and Electronic Service of the Philippine National Police, for showing the theme, strengthening PNP connectivity through digital communications technology. Father, they have a rich history in our nation's progress, from the humble beginning of the Signal Corps to COMEL and to CES. Their technical skills, assistance, the software of state-of-the-art technology enhances their importance to support all technical operations of our organization, making it efficient, effective, and credible police force. Thus, loving Father, continue to bless them as you have blessed them recently with the back-to-back PSA's Best National Support Unit, inspiring all its personnel and challenging our organization. Loving Father, we ask you to continue to bless our DICT family, and yes, our beloved Chief PNP, Police General Oscar David Albayalde, inspiring all personnel of our more or less 200,000 strong dynamic police force. May we always be your instruments of your communication to give glory and honor to you and the dedication of our work. This we pray in your mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. And now to deliver the welcome remarks is the Director of the Communication and Electronic Service, John Ruiz.
to our guest of honor and speaker, our beloved Chief PNP, Police General Oscar David Albayalde, ably represented by Police Brigadier General Celso Pestaño, sir, the Deputy Director for Information and Communications Technology Management, members of the directorial staff. A while ago, we have here Police Major General BI of the DRD, directors of NSUs, isa-isahin ko po sila. We have here Brigadier General Arwin Pagkalinawan of the Maritime Group, Brigadier General Casimiro, the LSS, Brigadier General Rodriguez, ITMS, the Director of HSS, Police Brigadier General Basmi, the Deputy Director of, the XO of the DICTM, Police Brigadier General Sintil, Deputy of ITMS, the CES Command Group, and Division Chiefs, led by our Deputy Director, Police Colonel Emmanuel Peralta, and our Chief of Staff, Police Colonel Archie Ronquillo. Before I forget, let me also acknowledge the presence of our former Director, Police Brigadier General Carlos Disadon, sir. Thank you for coming over. Our SDS, Police Brigadier General Tambay, chiefs of the different regional command offices, the men and women of CES, members of the CES Advisory Council, led by Professor Tenerife, and our stakeholders, members of the Batch 88 CES Lateral Entrance, the awardees, Father Castillo, Mr. Rudy Uyang of the Haitera, Mr. Steven Yang of Buhawe, other senior officers, PNCOs, NUPs, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the 77th CES Founding Anniversary Celebration. Let me also acknowledge the presence of Mr. Gaudencio Palomo, Mr. Ramil Masukat of the Recon Philippines, medyo marami po, hindi ko na isahin, basta welcome po dito sa ating 77th CES Anniversary Founding Anniversary. As the 23rd Director of the PNP Communications and Electronic Service, allow me to extend my sincerest gratitude to the Chief PNP, Police General Oscar David Albayalde, who is ably represented by Police Brigadier General Celso Pestaño, the Deputy Director for Information and Communications Technology Management, for gracing this momentous event of our unit. Let me also thank all distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends for spending time to celebrate with us despite your busy schedules. Just like any other anniversaries, this is a day to give thanks to our Almighty God for another year of accomplishments and success. For almost 8 decades of existence, CES has gone a long way to support the PNP organization in crime prevention and solution. CES was not able to reach this far without the trust and support of the PNP hierarchy in the attainment of our mission. More so, the camaraderie and teamwork of our personnel, as well as the active support of our stakeholders. This is the reason why today's program is dedicated to all personnel of CES and other awardees who have shown exemplary dedication to their duty, leadership, and excellence. This is to honor their invaluable services to our unit and to the PNP as a whole. As we acknowledge their unselfish contributions, may it set an example that would inspire us to reach higher levels of excellence in the years ahead. This year's theme, strengthening PNP connectivity through digital communications technology, clearly manifests our desire to upgrade the communications and electronics capabilities used by the PNP in order to be at pace with the rapidly changing technologies. This was once a dream, and who would have thought that after so many years of researching and planning, this has already turned to reality. The PNP digital transformation slowly takes place with the implementation of the digital mobile radios, or the DMR, that will be used by our operating units, particularly the beat patrollers for operational and administrative dispatch. This will be complemented with the implementation of the Internet Protocol Private Branch Exchange, or IPPBX, for inter-office communications. Another triumph for CES was when we were recently adjudged as the best national administrative support unit for 2 consecutive years, 2017 and 2018. A new record in the history of CES. As CES unfolds another milestone, we continue to research and implement projects that are being laid under the PNP Communication System Strategic Plan, or the CSSP. CES continues to assess and execute changes as we envision to integrate our radio and voice telephony system with the utilization of the latest information and communications technology through a dedicated IP connectivity. I remain so very proud to be part of CES, and I extend my thanks to the men and women behind the success of the unit. Let us continue working as a team, coupled with dedication to duty and loyalty to a more unified PNP. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 77th founding anniversary of CES. Mabuhay ang PNP, mabuhay ang CES, mabuhay tayong lahat. Maraming salamat at muli, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us watch on the LED wall the audio-video presentation of the Communication and Electronics Center. the 77 CES Founding Anniversary celebration is anchored on the theme Strengthening PNP Connectivity through Digital Communications Technology. The celebration is highlighted by the presentation of awards to distinguished personnel and units of the Communication and Electronic Service.
Recipients of Plaque of Merit. The Regional Office of the Year is awarded to Regional Communications and Electronics Office 6. The award will be received by the Chief RCO 6, Police Colonel Leo Besarion. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Division Chief of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Colonel Nick Mendilio, Chief Admin Resource and Management Division, CES. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Senior Police Commissioned Officer of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Major Romando Marcos, Chief Logistics Section, CES. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Junior Police Commissioned Officer of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Captain Emelito Clary, Chief RFO CCD RCO 7. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Senior Police Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Executive Master Sergeant Fedencio Vallejos Jr., ESPO, RCO 7. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Junior Police Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Staff Sergeant Jerry Pachon, Logistics PNCO, RCO, and CR. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Non-Uniformed Personnel of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to NUP Michael Kalumpit, Radio Equipment Communication Technician, RCO 1. Thank you very much. As Chief of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to Police Senior Master Sergeant Melvin Bragancia, Communications Chief of Iloilo City Police Office, PRO 6. Thank you very much. Adjudged as Radio Operator of the Year, Plaque of Merit is awarded to NUP Erwin Balunos, Radio Operator Apayao PPO, Pro Cordillera. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is presented to ReconSmart Incorporated, a civic amateur radio group who aids the PNP in monitoring and reporting all forms of criminality through their radio communication system. The award will be received by Mr. Delphine Cuevas. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is also presented to Police Major Cecinando Esteban Jr., Chief Commel Special Action Force. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Police Major Marciano Tubalias Jr., Chief Regional Communications and Electronics Office 8. Thank you very much. For the stakeholders awardees, plaque of appreciation is presented to Assistant Secretary Alan Silor, ASEC of the Resilient Government Emergency Communications DICT, for facilitating the co-location of DMR in the various telecommunication sites of DICT. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Honorable Joselito Macrojon, City Councilor, Zamboanga City, for his untiring support and assistance to RCO 9, leading to the fund allocation for the construction of a new two-story building with roof deck and barracks, and the award will be received by Police Major Jerry Cinco, Chief RCO 9. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Deputy Administrator Catalino Davis, Deputy Administrator for Administration and Engineering Services, PAGASA, for facilitating the co-location of the DMR in the telecommunication sites of PAGASA, and the award will be received by Engineer Edwin Manreza. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Colonel Arnil Mariano, Philippine Army, Chief C2SD OJ6 AFP, for facilitating and spearheading coordination for the PNP AFP communications interoperability. Thank you very much. Plaque of recognition is presented to Mr. Manuel Paulo Villar, President and CEO of Vistaland and Lifescapes Incorporated, for accommodating the DMR at Crown Tower, Manila. The award will be received by Mr. Gaudencio Jose Palomo III. Also, plaque of appreciation is presented to Mr. Gaudencio Jose Palomo III, Chairman and Managing Director, National Civil Defense Network, for facilitating the co-location of DMR at Crown Tower, Manila. And another plaque will be given to Mr. Palomo as member of the National Advisory Council of CES. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Ramil Masuka, National President, Recon Philippines Incorporated, in grateful recognition for monitoring and reporting all forms of criminality through the radio communication system of Recon Philippines. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Engineer Joey Lacanlale, Manager, Telecommunications Department, Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Engineer Roberto Tolentino, Chief Radio Spectrum Planning Division NTC, for allocating the frequency to be used by the Philippine National Police. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Professor Pedrito Tenerife, Chief PUP Learning Management System, Open University System, and the Chairperson of the National Advisory Council, CES. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Engineer Jovita Chonko, Director, Special Licensing Branch, NTC, and Vice Chairperson, National Advisory Council, CES. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Mr. Ramon Anquilan, Member, Philippine Amateur Radio Association Incorporated, and member of the National Advisory Council, CES. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Engineer Jesusa Lee, Engineer 3 Network and Facilities Division, NTC, and member of the National Advisory Council, CES. Thank you very much. Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Engineer Rolando San Luis, Chief Corporate Planning and Programming Division, NTC, and member of the National Advisory Council, CES. Thank you very much. And lastly, plaque of appreciation is also presented to Engineer Jaime Curato, Member, Regional Advisory Council, RCO 11, for his invaluable support to the PNP for the usage of a portion of his land at Davao del Norte relative to the construction of the communications tower for the PNP DMR, and the award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Ronel Sunkip, Chief Regional Communications and Electronics Office 11. Highlighting the CES founding anniversary's theme is strengthening PNP connectivity through digital communications technology. We are presenting the latest digital technology of the PNP wide radio communication system. May we ask everyone to watch on screen the audio-video presentation of the PNP DMR project.
The PNP Analog Radio Communication System, MTRS, was put in service since 1995. Its life cycle is 10 to 12 years in theory. The technology adopted was APCO P16, which is outdated compared to radio systems used by law enforcement agencies in other countries. Frequent repair and maintenance entails high costs, poor interoperability, terminal shortage,
and unveiling of the PNP DMR project.
The PNP Digital Mobile Radio Project was undertaken on a plan to implement new technologies in its two-way radio communication equipment and systems under Capability Enhancement Program 2012 and 2013. Today, this undertaking has been realized through the DICTM and CES in the conduct of careful study for the suitable needs of the organization, providing the best value for money. Ladies and gentlemen, the unveiling of the PNP DMR project. And now, let us all witness the live radio check by the Deputy Director DICTM Police Brigadier General Celso Castaño to PROs 7 and 11 using the DMR handheld radio. Radio check is the manner of requesting and giving a signal, strength, and readability report for radio communications.
Good morning. Your signal is coming. It is loud and clear. Over. I will repeat, Trojan 10. This is 105, hour 05. Radio check. How do you copy? Over? Tower Lima 5, sir. This is Trojan 10. Good morning. Your signal is coming loud and clear. Over. Likewise, you are coming loud and clear. Please advise to exact 20. Over. Tower Lima 5, sir. My exact 20 is from Sergio Usmeña Senior. Usmeña Bolivar, Cebu City, over. Copy, Roger 10, Big Tago, have a nice day, over. Likewise, sir, over and out. Solar 6 Alpha, this is Tower 05, Radio check. How do you copy? Over.
Tower Lima 5, sir. This is Solar 6 Alpha. Good morning, sir. Your signal is coming in loud and clear, sir. Over.
Likewise, you are coming loud and clear. Please advise to exact 20. Over.
At this point, our guest of honor and speaker is speaking.
Tower Lima 5, sir. My exact 20 is at Camp Katipipan, Buhangin, Davao City, sir. Over.
Copy, Solar 6 Alpha, Big Tago, have a nice day, over.
Likewise, sir. Over and out.
And that concludes the soft launching of the PNP DMR project.
I've seen on the screen that was a live from PRO 7 and PRO 11.
And moving on with the program, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now hear the message of the Chief of the Philippine National Police to be delivered by Police Brigadier General Celso Castaño, the Deputy Director, DICTM.
Please take seats. Before I read the prepared message of the Chief Philippine National Police, allow me first to greet the following. We have Assistant Secretary from DICT, Alan Silor. Sir, thank you for coming over. Of course, we have the former director of CES, my Korean mate, retired Police Brigadier General Carlos Bisago, sir. Welcome. And to the snappy members of PNP Manila Class 88 who are present, I acknowledge all of them. We have the Director of Maritime Group, Police Brigadier General Arwin Pagkarinawat. Please stand up. The energetic and supportive Director of Logistics Support Service, Police Brigadier General Angelito Casimiro, alias Casmot. Equally energetic and dedicated Director of ITMS, Police Brigadier General Sammy Digoy Rodriguez. The warrior of Camp Crame, the Director of Headquarters Support Service, no other than Police Brigadier General Dennis Basni. The Executive Officer of our Directorate, Police Brigadier General Alex Sentin. The Deputy of ITMS, Police Colonel Bernard Tambawan. Our friend, Mr. Yang from Huawei. Of course, nakalimutan ko yung sa presentation. The able Director of CES, Police Brigadier General Joey Lunes. His able deputies, we have Police Colonel Bong Peralta, the DDA. Police Colonel Archie Rogelio, the DDO. And we have our representative from Heaven, Police Colonel Castillo. For the information of everybody, Chief PNP is right now in PRO 5. Equally important occasion like this, he's the guest of honor speaker there at Police Service Anniversary of PRO 5. So, before I read the message, I would like to personally, from my heart, our congratulations to the CES for having been adjudged as 2 years back-to-back Best NSU for administration. And now the message of the Chief PNP. It is with pride and honor to talk with you and extend my warmest greetings as we celebrate the 77th founding anniversary of the Philippine National Police Communications and Electronics Service, CES. Nung araw ko ito comment. By the way, I forgot to acknowledge our counterpart representative, one of the awardee, Colonel Arnel Mariano from J6. And of course, the awardees. With this, I would like to acknowledge the able directorship of the CES, Northern Police Brigadier General Joey Runes, his command group, and the distinguished awardees of this office. Today's celebration is not merely a celebration of the time that had passed. More than a marking in the calendar, this day is also the best time to reflect on what has happened in the past year and what has been accomplished and changed from a year ago. Nowadays, communication systems are critical equipment in the law enforcement profession. Tremendous advances in wireless and digital capabilities have made this tool more valuable than ever. Among the many important issues of communication systems is the interoperability issue. Interoperability is the ability to share information in a secure, real-time environment. Your anniversary theme, strengthening PNP connectivity through digital communications technology, really manifests your great desire to overcome challenges, your unending effort in looking for innovation, regardless of the limitation, and to the excel in the field of communication. These efforts are crucial to the future of our profession because, as we all know, that a clear, simple, and reliable communication is a critical factor in the ability of law enforcement and other public safety officers to respond to emergency situations in a timely, safe, and effective way. Radio communication is a lifeline that means the difference between triumph and tragedy. But in spite of the importance of these efforts and the promise, the new communication technology holds for our organization. It is equally important that all of you, the men and women of communication service, should always remember that as you start a new challenge with another chapter of dedicated duty, you should relentlessly find ways to improve the services of your office. Just as you have worked closely and united for the past years, do the same and exert more effort, because being advanced in communication services reflects to a more efficient and effective police service. Our sense of involvement to our individual and group responsibility is the key to highlight the mutual interests of the communication and electronic service and the PNP personnel towards this organization's progress. I pray that through this message, I have inspired you to run a good race and a good big fight. Let us hold our hands together as we continue to face the challenges and pledge our unwavering support for the advocacy of our present leadership and administration. Again, to the men and women of the PNP Communications and Electronics Service, happy 77th anniversary. Good morning po, and mabuhay po tayo lahat.
Thank you very much, sir, at this time. Flag of recognition is presented to the Chief PNP and represented here today by Police Brigadier General Celso Castano. And also a memento is given. The Communication Electronic Service would like also to present this gift to Police Brigadier General Celso Castano, Deputy Director, DICTN. Thank you, sir. Again, ladies and gentlemen, a warm applause. Magsitayo po tayong lahat at ating pong ulitin ang PNP Lingkod ng Bayan. Please remain standing for the exit of callers.